Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the ultimate soft glam look, okay? I love soft glam. It's like one of my favorite looks ever, and we're gonna do a full beat soft glam. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, this is editing me. Let me put you down real quick. I did want to come on here and just let you know that if you ever want to use any of the products that I'm using in my videos, there is a link to my benable in the description box, specifically for this video, because this is kind of like the idea that I had. If you ever want to buy anything that I'm using going forward, it has all of the products in one list. So if you click on the list, like Ultimate Soft Glam for instance, then it will show you all of the products that I used in this video. And I do make a commission off of it, just letting you know that. The makeup turns out so cute at the end of this, so I'm so excited. I hope you guys stay to the end, but I love you. Bye. I was messing around with my brows a few minutes ago, and your girl went a little far with the razor, especially to this guy. So we're gonna ignore the brows. I also prepped my skin. All I did was use the Excuse My Frank Calming Emulsion and a little bit of the Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. We're gonna go in with our primer. Today we're gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This primer makes your makeup last so long. It makes your makeup stick so well and also just look so beautiful under makeup. We are doing a soft matte kind of beat today, which I love. I have two foundations that I kind of want to use because I love them both equally and they're both so good. So the first one that I initially chose, which is like the ultimate soft matte glam, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. This foundation is so beautiful and so amazing. It took me a little bit to actually learn how to use it, but once I did, it became my favorite very quickly. Another good mention, the Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation. Again, another really good one. I just think that the shade on this might be a little bit different for me. Like it's not the correct shade that I have, but that's okay. We're just gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see. We're gonna start with this one because I do also want to see what the shade's looking. Okay. I just feel like I remember it being too dark, but that's looking good. That's actually looking really good. I swear the one that I had was too dark, unless this oxidizes, which is possible. This foundation is just so beautiful. It wears so wonderfully, and for it being a drugstore foundation, it's just amazing. I recommend this to everybody. Okay, I am going to also go in with a layer of the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation just because I want to be honest with you. Like, I don't need it, but I really, really want to just to make this that extra full coverage glam that I need it to be today. That's what we're going to do. Again, this is a soft matte foundation. If you have dry skin, I do not recommend this. I have oily skin, and it is beautiful on mine, especially when all my oils come through. I recommend this with anybody with oily skin. If you are looking for a full coverage foundation with a little bit of a drier skin type, like a satiny type of matte foundation, go with the e.l.f. Soft Glam. The lighting makes everything look super, super yellow for some reason. Like on my phone that I'm filming on, it does not look this yellow in real life. Shade, actually, this is the shade 1CR. It's a cool shade. When it comes to soft glam, I feel like you guys, I need to cut my brows. Like, I never carve my brows, but when I hear the term soft glam, it's like you need to give a cut brow. It's giving like Instagram brows, which I love and people hate on, but I love it. We're gonna just use this flat topped brush. I just started cutting my brows out, which is crazy, especially that it's 2025 and I'm just cutting out a brow. I never knew how because my brows are clearly quite thick, so I never even touched them ever. They were too thick. I got bullied for it. Like, people were not in favor of my thick brows. I didn't give a fuck, but you know. Also, with cutting out a brow, I've realized you want to use a little by little product. Like, you really don't want to do all that much to your brow because it can cake up, and that happened to me the other day. That's how I know this. I'm gonna go in with the Say Do bronze. Oh, and I just broke it. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Shade Swim. I've been using these for like well over a year now. Love them so much. Soft glam is different for everybody because I feel like some people say soft glam and then they put on like the tiniest bit of everything, whereas me, soft glam is still glam. It's just everything is softer, it's more blurred, it's more neutral tones. It's less, but it's still a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh my god, these hairs, I need to stop it. When I'm thinking soft glam, the person I'm thinking of is Jackie Aina. I'll put a picture of exactly what I think of. I also thought of Ujjaina Tori, so I added her photo in here. She's stunning. I remember going on a rampage trying to find the exact NYX brush she used for foundation, and it still holds up to this day. That foundation brush is amazing. It's actually a powder brush, but used for foundation, So good. For concealer, I want to use the Tower 28 concealer. I'm going to do blush after because blush always fades on me, and so I don't want to do it first. I do bronzer first. I've been doing my makeup a little bit differently. Usually I will use like bronzer and blush first, but I find that I'm having to apply so much more blush afterwards that I'm like, you know what, let me just put my bronzer on, do my concealer, and then my blush. This concealer is so good. This is, again, the Tower 28 concealer. This is in the shade DTLA. And I'm just putting it kind of everywhere. I'm also going to use this Makeup by Mario little contour stick in my cheekbones. It's also kind of a bronzer, but it's like kind of a, like a, it's not cool, but it's not warm, you know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. shade that I really love, that contours and bronzes. Alexandra Anel, or Anele, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She taught me how to contour. Like, I've never seen better results. So, like, I'm placing that contour just where I want to even my jaw out. Because if I put a whole brown streak along here, then your jaw is just going to get pushed back in space, but it's still going to be uneven because you kind of just went like this. And you're evening out the jawline by just pushing back this little area because that's where it's uneven. So it actually makes it look like an even, straighter, sharper jawline. And it just works so well because my jaw is uneven. So it like dips in here, comes out here. So I just want to even everything out with my face. And I love it so much. I really love this trick or hack or literally just technique. It's not a trick or a hack. It's just my favorite way to contour. Soft Glam to me screams a baby pink blush or like a very light pink blush or any sort of pink. I don't know why, it just screams pink to me. So I'm gonna use the Out of Office blush from Patrick Ta. I love this color. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna put this on the high points and on the apples of my cheeks. A little bit of this Magic Eye Brightener. I'm gonna put it on the very inner corners of my eyes. And I put on a little bit of that e.l.f. concealer just to mix it together to make it look less stark pink, more skin toned to me. And like, look at how much difference that made. I'm using just like a little fluffy brush. That just brightened up the eyes so beautifully. We're gonna go in with a little bit of setting spray really quickly, and then we're gonna set our face. I love to use setting spray on my makeup before I set because I feel like this is mixing with all of those creams, setting everything down, making it look super flawless. I don't do too much, but I do just a little bit, and then we're gonna go in and set it in place with this guy. This is what the base is looking like up close before I set everything. Using the Huda Beauty Brightening Cherry Peach Powder. I love this powder so much, and there's that pink shade in it that's going to make everything look super beautiful and bright and also pink. I'm just blending out with this brush, and then I'm going to go in with my powder, making sure that you're not setting any creases. So I'm tapping on the back of my hand to make an even application under the eyes, and it's even on the puff pretty well. I also go under the jawline because that gives that sharp effect. That is another 2016 little makeup hack, but I love it and I'll never stop doing it. Our base is looking so astronomically beautiful right now. I'm almost dying because it's so beautiful. I'm going to show you up close after we've set everything. I'm using the Fit Me powder to just wipe away any of the bake. It's the pressed powder. And I'm just kind of setting the remainder on a very light, fluffy brush. I love these brushes from Morphe. This is the Makeup X Ariel collection. It's $100 for the whole set, but you get like a full face of amazing quality brushes. Brushes are so unique and amazing, and I love them so much. Like the shapes, like look at this brush. It is so beautiful. I appreciate the long handles on these guys because I hold it at the very tip to get a lighter application. We are gonna bronze. I'm gonna use a very matte bronzer. I'm keeping everything matte. Matte and blurred is the vibe you want to go for. The Hoola Light bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. This is like one of my favorite bronzers. I will go in with a deeper bronzer, but this is just kind of my base layer. I always do. So I kind of put this on as a map or a guide and diffuse it very, very lightly. And then I'll put in a darker shade to give that very ombre effect. I just want to show you the back camera as well of the base. Added a little bit more of bronzer with the Patrick Ta She's Bronze She's Bronze bronzer. My god. I am going to go in with the blush from Patrick, powder blush version of the blush that I did just apply the cream version of. The blush is looking so beautiful. Everything is looking so beautiful. I am going to go over with my little damp sponge just to melt everything in. Guys, I don't even know what time it is, And I'm scared to check because I've been here for a while and I'm still not done. But also my boyfriend was supposed to come and pick me up and we're supposed to hang out. And girl, I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna keep a go. Take a little bit of this powder and go over my eyelids just to set everything. I'm gonna take the bronzer that I used, the Hula Light, and go through my brow bone, my crease. What kind of person would I be if I didn't use my favorite palette of all time in this video today? What kind of person would I be? Let me grab it. I'm gonna take this shade Rustic. I'd show you guys, but it's hard because mine are kind of broken in there, but it's this shade right here. I'm gonna put this on the outer corners of my lids. If you're ever having a hard time blending, hold your brush at the end. Very small motions, very light motions will help you, because I have had it where I've put too much pigment on. I'm holding it down here. This is not going to work. This is not going to blend. You're just going to try and move stuff around. It's not going to blend. This is going to get you a soft blend. Added a little bit of a darker brown shadow on the outer corners. I'm kind of just shaping my eyes. Take that dark brown shadow. I'm using all the same brush, by the way. It's a flat shader brush kind of thing. I'm going to go on the I'm going to tap that off. I'm going to go under the eye. Hold that close to your lash line. I'm also going to take the shade Tempora. This is my favorite shade. Same brush and go in the inner corners. Almost cutting the crease with it without actually taking a concealer and cutting the crease. So in the comments if you guys like real eyeshadow looks, because I would do a purple smoky eye cut crease if you want to see that. Because that is like where my heart lies, but I never know if people actually want to, you know, are people interested in that? Or is that something people want to see? Because I will get on here, y'all. That is my roots. Like a purple, blue, smoky cut crease. Like, love. I love purples, blues. I also really love doing green eyeshadow. It's one of my favorite shadows. I don't know what it is about a green eyeshadow that is so nice to blend. And it just so easy to work with. I don't know why. I don't understand. Taking a smaller blending brush, a more domed shaped blending brush type thing, and I'm going to take more of that dark brown shade. I'm going to dip into that brown shade with a little more product, still tapping it off, but we're going to pack it on the outer corners. Taking my other favorite palette, this is the Modern Renaissance. Again, mine is so old and broken, I can barely even stand it up straight. That's totally fine. I can't find my favorite brush to contour my nose with, but it looks like this, but it's the one from Makeup by Ariel. I'm taking Warm Taupe, and I'm going to contour my nose. Nose contour is done. Not my favorite nose contour today. You know, it happens, whatever. I'm gonna go in with a little more bronzer, just because, why not? And I'm just gonna put it on the nose, you know, and just kind of finish up the face here. Just finish up the eyes as well, actually, with a little brownie point eyeliner from e.l.f. I'm gonna do my fake freckles. To me, in my eyes, Soft Glam doesn't usually have fake freckles. However, I really love the way they look, so I'm gonna add a few on my face. I'm gonna take the highlighter from the Hourglass palette, go on the high points of the face. It is such a beautiful highlighter. I'm gonna take a little bit of the pink, I think, and just go on the high points. I'm gonna move you a little closer, and this is what we're looking like. Onto lips, we're gonna use the Duck Plump in the shade Subtle Touch. I've been loving these lip liners. NYX has such amazing lip products in general, to be honest. NYX is such an amazing brand. The Line Louds, oh, so good. Cute. I'm gonna go in the middle with a very nude shade. I'm gonna do a concealer lip. I feel like that's very on theme for a Soft Glam, for me anyway. I'm gonna take the Kimchi in the shade Cafe Au Lait. Such a beautiful shade. I'm going to take the Pout Balm from Makeup Revolution. This is in shade Candy Pink. You're probably thinking there's something missing on your face. My eyelashes. So usually what you would do is put on a big lash. I don't have any lashes. I don't know how this skipped my mind, but I don't have any lashes. I don't know where all my lashes went. I thought I had a whole pack somewhere, but I don't know where they went. So I guess we're just going to do mascara. I'm going to use the Lash Sensational. I'm glad to see that the makeup looks good without lashes. Not that I think it would look bad without lashes. You do not need lashes. As you can tell, I look absolutely freaking gorgeous, if I don't say so myself. But I was just disappointed because usually soft glam for me always has a lash. You know what I mean? Like, it is literally just a soft glam, but it is the perfect soft glam that's going to last you all day. Trust me on that. It is a lot of makeup. I will say, if you don't wear makeup all that often, this might be a little bit intimidating to you, but just look at how beautiful, and I feel so confident in it. It's just such a beautiful look. Obviously you can switch out whatever you want to it. Like, you can do a darker lip, you can do a lash, you can add some highlighter, add some more blush, add some more bronzer, whatever you want to do. But this is the basis of a soft glam look to me. This is what soft glam looks like to me. If you did make it this far, I just want to say thank you. And if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to see, comment what you liked about the video, comment what you didn't like about the video, you know, all of those things. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye.